Hey YouTube. So looky what I found sitting on the curb last night. It's a Toro, 6.5 horsepower, super recycler, personal pace, and it has the Briggs Quantum engine that I like. It's a primer bulb. When we found this, my dad and I, the fella was out grilling food on his driveway. So we hollered at him out of the window, "Is that for free? He's throwing it away?" And he said, "Yeah." He said it runs, but the self-propelled's kind of acting up. So let's take a closer look here and see if it looks fixable. So the back wheels, pretty slick. That one actually looks bent. And sometimes this thing makes kind of a grinding noise when you push it around. It has no gas in it. And it has oil in it, and it's in the stripe zone, and it actually doesn't look too dirty. So that's good. Let's take a look at the air filter. It's a 5/16 bolt. That looks really good. We'll knock a little dirt out of that and put it back in. And for whatever reason, that turd decided to remove and keep the 21-inch recycler blade. It's gone. I have the extra super recycler mulcher, but I don't have the gator blade. So I'm going to have to dig through my spare blades and see if I have a 21-inch. I know I have a 22, but I don't know if I have a 21. So before we hear this run, I'm going to have to put a blade on it. Believe it or not, this is not the first time I've found a mower and the former owner has kept the blade. Why they do that, I don't know. They feel compelled to keep a spare blade. I don't know what his replacement mower is, if it's a Toro, if it'll fit that blade or not, but oh well. Looky what I found. Hiding in my garage is a Toro bag. It looks like it's never been used, as well as the side chute. It was actually in the bag. The side chute's never been used. They both fit this mower. Hot damn. And after looking through all my blades, my fear was confirmed. I do not have a 21-inch recycler blade, so I'm going to have to go buy one to even hear this thing run. But I'm going to take the guy's word that it runs, and I'll invest in a blade. This crankshaft is straight, by the way. I did check that last night. But before I go spending any money on this, let's take a look at the wobbly wheels and the self-propelled. See what's going on there. It's a 1/2-inch bolt to get this wheel off. So here's the mower on its side with the wheels off. And yes, I have it carburetor side down, but there's no gas in it, so that shouldn't be an issue with gas leaking out. But here's the transmission, here's the gears. When I turn the pulley by hand, you see the gear move, but if I hold the gear and then turn the transmission, it seems like it's slipping. So, and it's doing that on both sides. So I'm going to pop this clip off and take a look a little closer there, what's going on. So I think I discovered why the one side of the self-propelled was so wobbly. It's actually the other side. On the other side, I am missing this plastic gear. I don't know if it broke and came out or just what. And it looks like there's a black kind of gasket down underneath it. So I'm going to pop off this side and see what exactly I'm missing. So I've removed the little clip. There's the spring. There's some grease caked up in it with dirt, so we'll have to clean that. A little kind of a locking washer. And I'm trying to remember what order all this stuff goes. It's like that. And then here's the gear. Now there's the keyway. That little keyway and that plastic gear, they're missing on the other side. See that? Okay, I'm going to look at this a little closer. And I removed the little black gasket from here. Looks like there's another clamp in there. I don't know if I can easily get that out or not. So I think I'm missing a second one of those on the other side. And I do have this little washer. Okay, I take that back. I have that washer that's down there. So I'm missing some parts on that other side. I'm trying to turn by hand the pulley. When I put resistance on there, I can't stop the shaft from turning. I think the transmission might be okay. I'm just missing some parts for some reason. I wonder if I get all that squared away, if this thing might self-propel just fine. I'm going to want to clean out all this dirt in here too. Interesting. Okay, situation report. Sit rep. This, I'm trying to remember, I think this was the left side. This is what I have on the left side. The spring, the sprocket, a clip, and then a washer. I'm completely missing the little keyway, the plastic piece, those two pieces underneath, well, those three pieces underneath. All that's missing. On top of that, I was comparing both of the wheel brackets. This one looks okay. I don't know if that shows. This one, first of all, I don't know if it'll show, it's actually worn away part of the metal in here. So that's why that side was so wobbly. So this piece is no good. On top of that, I don't know if it will show, this one has like an indentation where this washer fits in. This one used to have that. It's all ground away. So this wheel mounting, this bracket is no good. I kind of wonder if someone's been in here before. I mean, how do those other pieces just disappear? Unless it wobbled so much that the stuff broke and fell out. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have to look up how much they are and go from there. One other thing I noticed that's broken on this, well, two other things really. I don't know how you do this. The spring that attaches the cable to this, I believe it attaches to that hole right there. The spring's broken. As is the spring down here. I see these springs break all the time. So two more things to repair on this lawnmower. Things aren't looking up for this old Toro. I'm trying to remember everything it needs. It needs a blade. It needs a wheel bracket. It needs a bunch of those washers and that stuff for the one side for the self-propelled little keyway. Needs a new cable, and it needs a spring up by the handlebar for the self-propelled. And if you remember, the back wheels were pretty bald, so probably could use new back wheels. This is a 2006. So I'll bet you those parts are going to add up pretty quick. But I'd sure like to bring this guy back to life, especially when I have a bag and a side chute for it. And it's the aluminum deck. I mean, it won't rust out. So I'll do a little calculator tape and see what the total is going to be to buy all that stuff. I don't have any of this stuff on hand. So I'll run a tape and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.